Hey there, YouTube. Havazi here. Today, I'd like to talk about something that's been bothering me for a while, or at least for the last week: relationships. Now, I'm not going to mention any names, but I know people who are in, relationships, and they are just really, really miserable. I know one guy is married, has a kid, works part time, takes care of his daughter, and tries to please his wife. And in return, all she does is lift up his shirt and metaphorically takes a crap on his chest. I mean, it's never good enough for him. And that kind of bothers me because he works hard, does everything he can to take care of his child, and his wife just, it's not good enough for her. And I know another guy, same scenario, no kid, but, you know, she just like ridicules and mocks him right in front of me. And it's getting to the point where I'm gonna have to say something. I'm gonna have to bitch her out. But it kills me that both of them, mentioned to me is like, well, I just rather agree with her just to shut her up. I'm like, you guys have like no tolerance to like women. I mean, I'm single, and people who watch this video and hear what I say, it's like, well, you're single, then with that kind of attitude, disliking what other people's wives or girlfriends do, then what's that to say? Why you don't have a girlfriend? It's like I don't have a girlfriend because all the girls that I were into and get to really know them turn out to be freaking bitches. That's all they are bitches. Listen, I don't care if you have a vagina, tits, and a female. Your opinion isn't more or less important than mine. It's plain and simple. I mean, quite honestly, I think it's the younger generation. I mean, these kids, they're like at least 4 to 5 years younger than me, and they grew up in a time. Well, they're getting into the time where standards are different, and they expect more. When I was their age, I kissed my girlfriend's ass, or the girlfriends I had, but it was mutual. You know, it's not like there were always arguments like why you weren't that, who you talking to, this, that, and the other. But even back then and now, if I had a girlfriend did that, I told her to get the fuck out. I mean, someday I plan on getting married if I find somebody I really care about. But before we get married, I'm gonna tell her like, listen, I love you, but you're gonna have to sign this piece of paper. It's called a prenup, meaning you know I leave the marriage with 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 whatever I came in. If you don't like it, then guess what? We're not getting married. It's just that simple. I ain't working that hard to have my stuff taken away by a stupid manipulating bitch. And to be quite honest, people I know's girlfriend and wife, they're manipulating bitches. They're big hypocrites. You know, I'm all for equality. You know, I'm I'm all for everybody having an opinion, but you got to remember, an opinion's opinion. Doesn't mean you're right or wrong. It's just an opinion. And I don't think a lot of people in this country really take advantage of that. You know, it becomes first it starts out as an opinion, and it turns into a boiling argument. Then this, that, and the other, and that's why you have so many divorces in America. I was recently told that the percentage rate is 65. 65% of all marriages end in divorce. That's why I think gays have it right, because since they're the same sex, they deal with the same problems, so they don't have to bring those same problems to each other. It's like, oh wait a minute, you have that, I have that. Why freaking argue? I mean, I'm not saying wife should be gay or anything, but I like women too much, but I would never ever let a woman control my life or what I do. It's just pointless. It's just really, really pointless, and hopefully people I know will wise up. Well, they're slowly wising up, but I'm gonna have to pull them aside. It's like, listen, I know you love your girlfriend, wife, whatever, who I'm talking to, but if she gets in my face, I'll tell her like it is. It's that simple. Just because you have breast or you have a vagina and you're a woman doesn't make you any better than me. To me, everybody's on the same level or on the same river, paddling through the same bullshit. I mean, I don't care if you had a bad day. I don't care if this person said that. I really don't care. You know, People need to start to suck it up and find their own way of dealing with their problems. But, and relationships suck. I mean, I haven't had a real girlfriend in 5 years, and maybe there's a good reason for that. For starters, I learned a lot about myself. Like, never be doing video like this. I mean, it just really pisses me off that these people are my friends. I hang out with them, and their significant others treat them like shit in front of me. I mean, how you expect to command love and respect from somebody you're with, and you treat them like garbage? There's no logic in that. It just proves to me that the younger generation is being very manipulative to their other halves so they can get what they want. They always want to win an argument. And guess what? Send all the women you want to me to argue whatever, crying sob story they have. I still won't care. And I will freaking, hit them back with, logic, and it's like, that's life. Suck it up. You can't mutually meet people halfway. I don't even know why people get married or have kids. Because if you ask me, secretly, I think women just, find a guy they really like, and after a while, it's like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I want half of whatever you have. That's fucking bullshit. Big time bullshit. And this is a message to all you guys who are in a relationship and dealing with the issues that I'm talking about here. Wise up, do what you gotta do, and, like you said, do what you gotta do, because there should be no reason why you have to sacrifice your happiness because somebody's, making you miserable. Or just because you have to agree with them just so you can shut them up. That's not how it works. That's not how a loving relationship works. That's how fights happen. Verbal and sometimes physical. And you don't want that. So, in summation, relationships suck. Don't take crap from anybody who makes you miserable, and do what you gotta do. Later.